Here we are! Oh, yeah. Adventure Initiative may have jargon content. Please be advised. Hi, everybody. How's it going? I totally forgot to do that at the beginning of it. How are all my players?
Fantastic. How was you?
I am actually really good. I'm a little tired. It's been a long day. But I'm loving the hair, Windy.
Thank you. I figured.
Ozzie, you're looking fantabulous. Serena? Awesome. I love the hair. And Schwarzen, the glasses are everything.
We get to play with Arnold Schwarzenegger today.
I know, right? Look at that.
Yes.
Straight upgrade.
Yep.
Dreams do come true.
Upgrade. All right. As you might remember last time, actually, wait. Let's do our beginning at Adventures Initiative. Let me see. Where is it? Before I give a review of what happened last time, we gotta do who we're sponsored by. Today's game of Adventures Initiative, aka Laxos City, is brought to you in part by Nord Games. Are our friends at Nord Games, publisher of third-party 5e resource books, adventure modules, and reference card decks. Use code AIPOD10 for 10% off your purchase. One-time use per customer, cannot be combined with other coupons. Check it out at nordgamesllc.com/shop. I love their shit. I use them all the time. I recommend them. Their books are fantastic, and with our discount code, you can get a lot of their PDFs for actually pretty decently cheap and such. Usually under $20 and such. But yeah, go support the channel that way. If you guys feel up to it, follow, like, subscribe, share us with your friends, and enjoy us. Also check out our YouTube, etc. But last time on Laxos City, you guys were in the, what was it, the hideout of the perps on the Purple Road. You had been given a job to be able to take care of a insect problem or bug problem within one of their secret tunnels to be able to export drugs from out of the city. You took the job before Ozzie's character Zvezda was able to show up and try and communicate a deal otherwise, and but nevertheless, you guys took the job, continued forward, and went through with your days. Let me see here. And you guys made it out to the city. You discovered, Schwarzen discovered, that the new design to the guards was a little strange, being that one of them was sitting on the outside gate, thinking to himself, I'm not 100% sure what you were thinking, but you thought it was definitely strange. After dealing with that and walking your guys' way over to the far eastern, northwest end of the city to enter into the sewers, you saw two different holes. One that was very, very large, and that went straight down. Another one that was actually the sewer line going into the city. After investigating both of them, you decided that it best to go into the city sewer line, and there you found yourselves sleeping the target. It unable to sense you right away, and that was just resting there, and you guys all decided to simultaneously attack it at once, and did a massive amount of almost, oh god, what am I at? Where's the card? believe it was somewhere around, I don't know, like almost 100 points of or a little over 100 points of damage altogether, which was fucking incredible. After damaging it it woke up and you guys got to be able to see a clearer picture of it all as it destroyed the roof above and attacked you guys back with its poison stinger and that toothy maw. As you noticed, it was a huge, or category huge, purple worm. Purple worms are usually within a gargantuan status, so even with the panic in your minds, you guys realize that this might be a little bit younger, but still a formidable foe. Now, we enter back into the game with you all rolling initiative, if you would.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it is very fun. I will change this to battle music.
Oh, no.
What am I feeling? Nope.
Not great. Not fantastic.
Not fantastic? I'm sorry.
Shout out to the 3 Cree. That's a hearty 3.
And, ooh. Okay, so...
I'll see you guys in 30 minutes.
Oh, God. Okay, so 20 to 25. Gorgon and Serena, you both are muted currently, so Ozzie is a 3, so I'll put you at the bottom. There's Svezda. What'd you get, Serena? Or when? Huh?
So,
Sorry.
oh, yes. So, do you want me to roll like each individual badger? Because I just
No,
rolled
it's just for one spell. It's all concentration on the one spell since you were hit last time.
Okay. Then I will worry about that later. I was just wondering if I needed to roll initiative for the badgers as well.
Oh, yeah, you'll end up rolling a, I guess, technically within the rules standpoint, they're all supposed to be on a separate initiative as yourself.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm asking if I needed to roll a different one.
But just roll them as a group, and each one of their turns will be considered a different turn.
Okay, so, wait, I didn't mean to click that one. So, in that case, it's a 19 for the badgers.
Okay.
When we get around to that.
Okay, what did you get for your Constitution check for that? Since you got
Constitution, let's see.
And you took 17 points of damage last time,
17.
Right?
17, yeah,
so
that's a 13.
So 13,
That's
you
13.
continue to hold them.
Okay.
Okay. Serena, you got 19 as well, right?
I got a 16.
You got a 16? Okay, so...
Hey, that's mine, too.
D&D
High five.
Beyond froze on me. If someone else could get on my sheet to roll.
I got it.
And then, remind me your character's name, Wendy.
Artemia.
Artemia. I keep...
Wow.
So...
Artemia finis cataras rosas.
You got a nat 23.
Schwarzen did?
Did.
You got a 23? My goodness. Okay. So... Schwarzen. Okay. And then Zvezda is dead last. And I am saying that correctly now. I have the name down.
Zvezda.
Zvezda. I believe I'm Zvezda. I think I'm saying that correct enough that people shouldn't hate me for it.
No, just I will.
Okay, cool. Fantastic.
Rough.
But
Okay, so the first one up will be Schwarzen, but before we begin, I'm going to throw a little wrench in the net gears before I turn this over to the battle map. Will you all please make me a wisdom save?
Oh. Alright, that's terrifying. Are you fucking alright?
oh, that's what I'm good at. I
Yeah,
love
that's
doing
Serena, you
things
rolled a
I'm good at.
19.
I was supposed to be good at that. Rolled a 3, but I have a +6, so 9.
I haven't +8, so 16, which
Ooh,
is
okay. So give
Nice.
me 1 second as I look something up. Okay. Show me his stuff. Ooh, damn. Okay. So that would make it. Okay. Where is his? Sorry, I should have probably had this up before because I basically forgot about it. But God, why do I have my? Okay. So, Ozzy, you got what?
a 16.
Got it. Cool. Windy, you got you got like a 6, you said?
I got a 9.
You got a 9, okay.
Yeah.
Serena, you got a 19, right?
18.
18. And Schwarzen got what?
A 10.
A 10. Okay. Good to know. Alright, then we can continue the combat. Alright. Switch us over to battle map. Our new little setup here. And then I will switch it over to the battle cam, which will be this. Okay. That, maybe. You should be able to see that, right? Okay. You guys see that all pretty good? So, obviously, big purple worm is right there in the middle. Oh, I also need everybody to make a dex save from the rocks falling, too. Because that's gonna happen, and we didn't roll for that. Your DC is 16.
Yeah, natural 20.
Nice. Okay. So, that's actually a quarter damage within my rule book. So, whatever I'm gonna roll here in a second, it will be a quarter.
Fuck.
Good, because
Yeah,
I
I
don't
just
have
got a
good
17.
decks.
What'd you get, Wendy?
I got a 14, and then let's see what the Badgers got. Yeah, they got a 13.
Okay, well, then your Badgers might not get a turn here.
Probably not.
Okay. Yeah, so 12 plus 5, that'll be 17 points, so a quarter of that to Zvezda. Anybody that passed a 16, you're taking half of that. So that would be, let me see here. So half of 17 is 8. If you succeeded past the 16. If not, taking 17 points. I'm guessing all the Badgers are gone.
Yep, Badgers are dead.
Okay, I'll cross them off the list. I should have done that first before I had you guys do anything else. Alright, where would everybody like to be on the map? I
I
can
will
see
near
it.
the entrance near Schwarzen.
Okay.
What's the blue on the floor?
The blue is water.
Water. Got it. And there's like a fountain or structure around it?
Yes, these are some buildings, so you guys are kind of popping up in like the middle of kind of a little bit of a square between some buildings and such. So, you want to be towards the entrance right here. Not Serena. Next to Schwarzen, you said?
Yes.
You two will be right about there. These black bits, consider it to be rough terrain within it and close by the worm. And where do you want to be, Ozzy?
I will be as far away from the worm as possible.
Physically possible? Okay.
Just, yep.
You are
I could be a little closer to my compatriots, but I just don't want to be near this worm.
You are
Also,
considered to be underground at this point in time.
Great.
So.
Oh, last session I gave everyone. I don't how much dark vision. I have a lot of dark vision, but I gave everyone. Oh, I gave everyone 300 feet of dark vision.
Oh yeah, that's why you guys were able to
So,
see the creature and such.
everyone
and then
can
Wendy, where do you want to be?
see.
If memory serves from the last session, it was attacking me with its mouth,
yeah,
so
right.
I don't have much of a choice in this, do I?
Okay, so you're well. It has a big reach, so about 15 feet, I believe. Let me double check that.
I thought you had said that he had moved towards me in the last
Yeah.
session, so
We'll
I'm
do
going to assume
attack.
that I'm close,
Oh
despite
no!
Artemia's bow.
Because of it's not because of how young it is. Well, that's a terrible stat. That's actually So it's about a 15-foot reach for it. So you can be not exactly right into it, but
Yeah, I'd like to
kinda,
be
lashed.
Yeah.
But you're still within its attack of opportunity if you were to leave that area. So,
Good to know. Thank you.
No worries. All right. Shall we begin? First up is Schwarzen. What are you doing? You're muted, by the way.
I'm gonna go ahead and launch 2 attacks at it and hope for the best. Well, actually, 3 attacks because attack bonus action.
Yep. Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna be out of ammo soon, guys.
Oh no. And you haven't rolled a misfire yet, have you?
No ones yet. That's. Why'd you bring that up?
Did you just roll a 1?
No, not yet. I just was like, but you're bringing it up now. I'm like, I know my luck.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so mark 1 rolls twice. So mark 1. 16.
Okay.
That's 23. And then the
16
mark 2
meets.
is going to do an 18. So 16 meets. So
all them hit. Good job.
Yeah.
Serena, as these guns just blow off right next to your ears, they're bang, bang, bang. They're shooting up into this worm's face. Here we go.
That is 28 total damage.
Good fucking lord. Okay. This worm is very bloodied.
And I'm just like, everyone get out of here.
You said it was 28?
Yep, 28 total.
Okay, so...
I gotta modify that. And that's it for me.
I'm doing math here. Damn it. Use math thing in my brain. Okay, okay, and then 2. Okay, got it. Cool. Next up is the purple worm. As it took those shots from you, it is going to focus its 3 attacks against you. And it has a... I think it's actually supposed to be a +9, and then it's a +6 to its damage. Those people switched up their stats and stuff. So, give me a second. So, first attack is a 19, plus it's... I think that's going to hit you. Second one is an 18. Third one is a 7 plus 9 to hit. So 7 plus 9, that'll be 16. Do those all hit you, Sworden? You're muted.
16 armor class, so all those hit.
Oh god, okay. Alrighty then. Well, let me see here. So, the first one is going to be... Oh, okay. Make me a dexterity save. I need 2 of them from you. Unless you fail the first one. But the first thing is going to be a poison stinger. So it's 2d6 plus 6. So that's going to be 16 points of piercing damage.
I think I'm pretty sure I failed the first one. I got a 6 total.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Do you have resistance to poison by chance?
Yes, yeah, actually I do.
Okay. 5, 11, 12. Okay, that's a little low. 17 plus... No, wait. 12 plus 8 is 20. 23 points of poison damage cut in half. Because of your poison resistance. And I need... And... Actually, that... Make me a Constitution save to see if you can cut that in half again. My good man.
That's a 17.
Okay, then you cut that in half again. So 23 cut in half, cut in half. That would be what?
It depends on how you're cutting it in half. Cutting in
you
half.
round
Either
up.
5 or 6.
Round up.
All right, so 6. What was the original piercing damage?
So original piercing damage was 2d6 plus 6. So I think it was like 13, I believe. Gosh, make me. So
19 total?
yeah.
Okay.
So that's just the piercing damage for the stinger. Now I get to roll 2d8. And since you failed the first one, you're swallowed.
Oh no.
And then I get to not move that last attack onto somebody else. So 7 plus 6 is 13 points of piercing damage as you get swallowed alive. God, and then it's acid. My God, how is this? Okay. Another 2d6 of acid damage. My dude. Okay. And then 6 points of acid damage as you enter into its mouth. Okay, and then the next attack, I think it's going to turn back to its normal target, which is Windy, and I'm not going to change it. Does a 16 hit your character, Artemian?
16 is his armor class. So
Okay, I need you to make a dexterity save then.
Yeah. That's a 9. Or 8. Sorry, 8.
8. You're going to be swallowed as well.
Cool.
This worm did not like the fact that you guys jumped its ass. I'm just gonna say that. 14 points of piercing damage. And only 6 points of acid damage.
I am unconscious in his mouth.
Ooh, no! Okay, next up is going to be... Serena, what are you doing as you've just seen this purple worm swallow 2 of your teammates?
I am going to Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast? Okay. You can,
I was gonna say run.
give me 2.
A 12 and a 19.
A 12 and a 19. For hitting it,
Yep.
neither one of those are going to hit as you... And they just bounce off the body of it. This thing's like armored carcass or carapace of itself. Do you have any bonus actions that you'd like to do?
Nothing.
Oh god, okay. Next up is going to be Artemian. I need you to make a death save for me.
Alrighty. So you're gonna do. Oh, there we go. Can I just click the butt?
You want to click the butt?
Is it? No, I don't know D&D Beyond very well, so I don't know how it works. It's just a straight D20, isn't
yeah,
it?
it's just a straight D20.
Alright, so I'll just click that and roll. That's a 7.
That's one fail.
Moving on.
Okay. And you
Go to the next turn where we take damage and it's
Oh
not and
my
I take
God.
one more. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
At least it's not a physical attack and it's just acid damage, so it's just 1.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah. So, Zvezda, you're next.
Oh boy, how close am I? How far?
You're about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 30 feet away.
I will use my 30 feet of movement
To come closer. I'll actually
to
take
get
these two
all the
out.
way to the worm.
And you guys are right there. Basically, that's symbolism that you guys are inside the worm.
Ugh. Is it an action to pull Artemian out, or is that a movement interaction?
I would like you to imagine that the very head of this worm is up here, like here, about let's say about 15 feet up in the air. So
also have been the acid damage that knocked, because the acid damage was that one final thing that knocked me out. So like
you didn't take a death save from that, or a negative death save from that, so you just have one.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But would Zvezda even know that I am knocked out?
You wouldn't. You wouldn't know because it didn't. Like you just saw the worm go.
I'm gonna cast command.
Like, okay.
I'm gonna cast command on this fucking stupid worm.
Does that have an intelligence requirement?
Does it have an intelligence requirement?
Being kind here.
No, I think it has to pass a wisdom save.
Okay, so it doesn't have an intelligence or wisdom requirement level. Okay, cool.
I will cast the.
Okay.
Drop it.
Okay. That is a 13, which I'm guessing does not pass.
It fails.
Okay.
It was a 16. So
you're telling it to drop it?
Yep.
Okay. It's pretty dumb. I'm gonna get high or low. I'm gonna see if it actually understands that completely.
Well, it follows its command on the next turn.
On its next turn? Okay.
Yeah.
So, still, call high or low for me. I want to see.
High.
Okay. Alright, next up is Schwarzen. What are you doing? As you can see... Well, you can't see shit. Well, actually, no, you can! Because Ozzie gave you dark vision. You can see feet in front of you that were wiggling when they entered and aren't anymore.
Two things. One is that did the AC go up or no?
For what? The purple worm?
Yeah, because it was 16 when I attacked, and then you said it was not a 19 didn't hit later. So I'm wondering if there's like a difference.
When did I say that 19 didn't hit?
Serena, Eldritch
when
Blast.
I did it.
Oh! Did you give me a 19? I thought you said a 13 and a 7.
No, I said.
Okay, then I misheard you. Then yeah, 19 wouldn't hit. You can roll for that. Sorry.
That's fine.
Please not catch me on that if I mishear you. That was my bad.
Yeah, I was sitting there
It does
like
1 damage.
It does. All right.
It had 1 hit point, so.
So I realize I'm swallowed.
Yes.
And it's starting to digest me, right?
Yes.
Schwarzen realizes that his functions are probably going to cease soon because he's taking so much damage. I'm going to take my powder horn, stick the barrel of the gun into it, and pull the trigger.
Okay. Make me an attack roll with disadvantage since you are considered, I believe, restrained?
I will burn a grit point.
To not have the disadvantage?
Yeah.
Got it. Go for it then.
No way.
What?
That was a 1.
No.
Dude, it's Artemia. Fuck.
I would say that your arms are like kind of down, so you can't it wouldn't shoot him. That's a misfire, my dude.
Yeah, that is a misfire.
Oh, does that? Ooh. I'll say that because of the acid and the corrosion, it gets into the gun barrel, and so you're not able to actually push at all, and it kind of eats away at the oil that's around there.
Okay. I have a second weapon.
Okay. You can make a second attack.
Okay. I'm actually not trying to attack him. I'm trying to set off the gunpowder.
I'm not a chemist, but I don't know if gunpowder can go off in acid.
No, the gunpowder's in the powder horn.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm trying to do is basically set off a bomb, because
Oh, okay.
yeah, because I was contracted to protect her, and if I'm about to shut down, I won't be able to do it. So that's a 19 to hit.
That'll definitely hit. Roll me. How much gunpowder is in a powder horn?
I have just over a pound or 2 pounds. I know I have 250 charges left. For
250 charges left in one powder horn. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how much damage the powder horn's supposed to do.
That's gonna do a lot of damage. Let me see here, because I need to think of math.
No, I was wrong. I have 238 charges left, and the horn.
Oh, that makes such a difference. What?
Yeah, and but you gotta think, it's a charge is only just enough for one round. So I remember doing the math, but it basically comes out to there's almost 2 pounds of powder inside the powder horn.
Okay. Roll me. Okay, how much damage does your gun does a D8, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I know my character for sure.
Let's do.
Probably dead.
Oh, Windy's gonna take a freaking hit from this as well, but
all I know is that this reminds me of that like Bruce Willis movie Armageddon, where they're explaining how to
It's so
destroy
bad.
that asteroid, and he's like, "Yeah, if I light a firecracker in an open hand, it's not going to do anything. If I light a firecracker and close my hand, it's going to blow up." And I'm just
okay. Roll me. Oh god, this is gonna be massive, and it'll probably kill it. But I'm trying to figure out how massive it's gonna be. Roll me 10d8.
10d8. Okay. D8. The question is how do I make it roll more? Oh, wait,
And
I
hope
figured it out.
you don't double Windy's health.
I am currently.
What's your max
let's see,
health?
You went 5 over because you had 6. So
that-
I have 5 damage negative right now.
Yeah, don't worry about the negative. That doesn't count for D&D. Only
Oh,
Pathfinder.
That is 45 damage.
Okay. So,
Are you permadead?
Probably.
Schwarzen, what's your max health?
42.
Okay.
What the hell?
So you're gonna take all this damage as well. I need to fucking okay.
Enough spells.
Honestly, it doesn't
I mean-
matter to make a con save for the worm because it's fucking. You guys just see on the inside and like red begin to come out, and as the head blows off and goes about 5 feet up into the air and just onto, I'm gonna say, this building and breaks this wall down. It just absolutely kills the worm, and you can just see Schwarzen on the inside, just like with his whole body just covered in acid, holding what he thought was the body of Artemian, who is now currently dead.
Alright, guys, good news. I
But
can fix this.
you guys are out of combat.
Oh,
I can fix this. I can. It's only. Oh god. I rush up to the dead bird child.
Dead bird
Person
child.
is alive, right? He's alive,
Schwarzen is definitely unconscious because
but you're not permadead.
I'm not permadead. I am
Okay.
3 points away from permadead.
Oh,
Great,
yeah.
Don't care.
Oh
not my
yeah,
problem.
Schwarzen like is up, standing, and then he just falls backwards.
Not my problem. I.
So Schwarzen make
take
me a death
out-
save.
Oh no. Time for this.
If Ozzie's not taking you as like just healing you really quick or whatever, so Sorry.
That's a fail. That's a 5.
Okay, cool.
All right. No, I pull out from rummage, very sort of hands are shaking, rummage between a lot of packages and pouches, and find a diamond, and I press it between Artemian's eyes, and there's sort of a very light purple crackling energy, and I cast Revivify, Enter Alive.
Okay, so
And then it's a we're out of
you're out of combat, yes.
out of combat, so I'll cast Spare the Dying on Schwarzen.
Okay.
So you're fine.
So here's the thing that most DMs forget to ask. Artemian or Windy.
Oh dear.
Does Artemian want to come back?
I mean, I don't know what afterlife is for you, so he's probably just very confused. So,
Because it is
if-
ultimately because Zvezda can cast the spell everything, but there's a condition to it of if the soul is willing.
yeah, he'd be willing if given
Okay.
the option. He's like, oh, okay, I can go back?
Yep.
All right.
Then, as you go to release this diamond, it shatters into dust, and you see it enter onto the eyes of Artemian's face, and you see it glow, and you are back up to 1 hit point.
Oh.
And
One hit point.
Schwarzen, you are no longer rolling death saves as you... Well, actually,
No, I
roll me
Spare
a...
the Dying him. I'm
Yeah,
not rolling
but
death
you can't
saves.
do that as a bonus action. That would be on your second turn.
Yeah, because we're not in initiative anymore.
Yeah, but he still has to make death saves every 6 seconds.
Oh, okay.
So it's still tech. So roll me another death save, Schwarzen. And just don't get a 1.
Don't roll a natural 1.
Don't roll a natural 1.
It's not my problem.
It's a 9. So yeah, Spare the Dying works. That's 2 death
Roll
saves.
Spare
Go.
the Dying.
Okay.
Where's the purple worm?
Thank you so much.
You're like,
I thought I was gonna. That was the end of my character for a second there.
every time I've lost a character, it's been because of a natural 1 after 1 fail.
Or an explosion.
Yeah, now. But you got a
2 for 1
cleric
special.
nearby. You're fine.
She's like breathing so heavily.
You guys are all level 6 now. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
So after your next long rest,
If I
you'll
revivify,
be
do
able
I
to
level up
aff-
every time I revivify someone? Because y'all should just keep dying. 'cause I could get to resurrection
so
real quick.
you will
Artemian,
officially
slow down.
be level 6 after your next long rest. So right now you're level 5, but
Okay.
you have achieved the thresh point of being level 6.
Oh, fun.
So, which it's getting kind of late in the day as things begin to die down. You have this dead body, and you see people begin to walk out and be like, "What the fuck happened? What?" And there's like these different races and such, but you guys are within the cat's burrow area, so there's a lot of more tabaxis and catlings that are around, and these catlings are like little tiny people, but you hear them talk in like actual person's voice, like, "Hey, what the fuck?" Like they got, like they're sassy and such, like that, like normal adults are. If you guys want, you can make investigation checks, survival checks, anything
So-
like that.
Question. Because we're getting around to the time that Artemia first lost all of his feathers, would he have gained them back at this point or closer to or what?
I'd say that it's more closer to being full,
Okay.
but being that you just took a shitload of acid damage,
Oh shit. God damn it.
they're burned away again. But like it's fully all there. It's just they have like about an inch gone.
Okay.
Like
Can
a
I
little
make
inch trim.
a
So.
survival check to like see what's going on?
Okay, yeah.
All right. Ooh, that's good. 23.
23. Okay. So purple worms are more towards the northwest side of Valmira, within Laxos Empire. They're more towards the Broken Spire area. legend has it that there was a large purple worm within the area, and a group of adventurers, well, breeding pair of purple worms there, and a group of adventurers killed them both, but forgot to take care of the eggs, and so there is just large pods of them, of younglings, and not, because they had forgotten this, there are purple worms that will burrow around, but most of them are still pretty decently young. It is very rare to have one that's more up into the adult age currently within this time frame, and there are those that will go and find these creatures, and there's a decent sum of money that comes from if you bring the head of one or are able to bring proof of killing one to maybe a higher authority of such. Somewhere around the
idea of money.
And there are also the facts of, what is it? Purple Worms Co. for if you can find the right chef, there's a very fine potions that can be made from it.
Ooh, that I like better. I relay this group to the gang. I relay this information to the gang.
Okay.
And I say, it might be of value to us to, as much as it pains me to be involved, attach our name to this. These things are valuable monetarily, and also some ingredients can make some very fascinating potions, which obviously is of import to me. So that's my stance here. I don't know what you all think.
Those that have taken damage, are you doing anything to heal up or what?
Yeah, I'm casting Cure Wounds at 3rd level on myself.
Okay.
I'm just going to use the second wind ability to
Okay.
regain something. He kind of just stalls out for a second. And also, when he looks over to you guys, you're going to notice that there are acid burns all over his face and all over his body. And there's pieces of metal showing through.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Can I run a diagnostic scan?
Sure, go for it. Make a insight check on yourself.
Zvest, whatever you want to do with it, your call.
I am very sorry that you died.
What can you do, huh?
How are you? She was just so out of her depth here. How are you feeling?
Hungry. He's gonna like pull out the sprig of mistletoe and cast Goodberry on it, and then just start eating the goods one at a time to gain health.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 21.
Yeah, I saw that. Joe.
Pardon me for asking, a little one. You don't have to answer if you don't feel. What did you see? I'm sure it was just a second, or I don't know. But you were gone for a minute there. Did you see anything? Did you feel something?
He's gonna think about it for a second for Dono to fill us in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you weren't gone for very long in any form of the way. At that moment, within like how it's set within the Pantheon, how death is, you probably would have felt more like that you were standing within like an emptiness of a void, or like just kind of you felt very weightless and not a care within the world. You were just in a situation where your body was like, or your soul was just calm, and you were just like, all right, this is what my life is, right? Or this is what it is right now. You didn't quite get to the point of where you would have gone somewhere to meet somebody, or well, actually, wait, you were gone for a second there, actually. So,
yeah, right about.
Well, I'd say you probably began hearing a voice of what sounded like a gentleman. But you remember hearing the words, it's not, or it is your choice now to go or stay. You have been given the ability.
Okay.
You do not remember any kind of faces or anything like that, but you do remember hearing a voice that was calm and gentle, but unjudging. That was told to you.
In that case, Artemia would respond with, I was flying again before I decided to come back here.
Do you see any people there or hear any voices that you couldn't identify?
Yeah, but it was only just here or there, kind of here.
I ask because this is a specifically the kind of healing domain that I deal in is a particular, I wouldn't say specialty, that sounds a bit morbid, but religious bent, that's all. But obviously...
As he's casting Cure Wounds again on himself, he'll just turn and go, I mean, if you want, you could kill me again, but
no,
leave that for another day.
I will not do that. I'm glad that
I shouldn't say again, because you didn't kill me the first time.
I did not. I was not going to correct you. You've been through a lot. I'm glad that the Mistress of Ravens said it so that I was able to bring you back.
He's gonna like skeptically look at like the attire of Serena and Ozzie and just wonder if like they're talking about themselves or each other. To Rafe and the bird?
Queen, the god, the goddess. She sort of oversees the veil between death and life. It's okay. We don't have to talk about it.
Okay.
I need to get a book to write this shit down.
At the beginning of the combat, I had you guys all not roll a wisdom save. Who got below a 16? You, and I believe Schwarzen as well, right?
Yeah, for sure. I got a 10.
At this moment, there is and Serena and Zvezda, you are the ones that are able to like fight this, but there's a wave that is sent across the entire crowd of this area that emanates from the sewer line in the beginning. It's just boom. As you guys have this hit you, you are like, your legs begin to like give out and you fall. Zvezda and Serena are able to hold themselves, and you begin to hear the sound of clanking as it's coming closer throughout the pipes, and you can hear it echoing. And you hear a voice that says, "Very nice, yeah. Is it still alive? Oh, damn. Well, not a problem." And you see... Ozzie, what's your passive? Remind me.
My passive perception, it's good, is what I'll tell you.
Yeah? Is it?
It is good. It is good. I just have to find it on D&D. It is good. I am wise. Blurp. Passive perception, 15. Not great. My
Okay.
passive insight is much better.
Is much better. Well,
It's an 18.
15's enough. You see what is an individual that is golden and quite shiny. They wear a mask that adorns their face that seems to be the color of or the shape of a devil's face with horns built upon it. And he says, "Oh, we've got some stragglers," and he pulls out a gun and fires.
Rude. Who does he fire at?
It's gonna be you and Serena. First
Oh,
one.
that's just.
First one goes wild and streaks past you. Second one will. I'm guessing a 12 doesn't hit.
It does not.
And
It
then the third
almost hits. I don't have a good armor class.
14.
That's my armor class, baby.
Okay. Then you're gonna take this real quick.
Oh,
Only
boy.
8 points of radiant damage.
Oh, that's radiant damage. Gross.
As you see what seems to be like
that's
radiant
my
energy just
job.
come out of this gun. And he's like, "Ow! You seem to be still up. Oh! There's a little devil lady here too. Hello! I need you."
Sorry, what the fuck is your problem? Who are you?
Oh, I was told to take this worm here, and none of your fucking business.
Okay, well, I think it is at this point. You just shot me, so
He just shot at her, right?
Okay, you guys.
that's my
yeah.
business now.
He shot at her? Oh, yeah, no. I'm immediately casting Eldritch Blast.
Oh, very
Eldritch
nice.
Blast.
Roll for it.
What happened to Shorezen and I again?
As you see, like, you two are, like, kind of paralyzed on the ground, and your brains are kind of like, you have spit coming out of your mouth. It's like,
I got a
it
16 and
seems
an
as though, like, a massive brain blast was kind of taken into the whole area and knocked out everybody. These two were the only ones that saved from it. What'd you get? Sorry?
16 and 18.
Both of those will hit him.
Awesome.
Can I Sacred Flame him?
Sure, go for it.
Just shot me with a gun.
You shot me with a gun. You should have you should have dodged.
Let's roll that. Oh no, Sacred Flame is a dex save that he has to make. Sorry.
Okay.
I didn't roll for it.
Let me get to their dex save.
Mm-hmm.
That's a failure on his part.
Yay. He takes 7 radiant damage, but I'm still gonna shoot it at him.
As he takes the radiant damage, it doesn't seem to do as much damage as you would like it to.
Jesus.
Like,
I have necromantic spells, but I wasn't going to use them because I'm polite.
nice. I like it. How about this one? And as you see from behind him, this like massive golem comes out with this giant hole within its chest. And it's just like, save from this, and you just see a wave of energy just boom come out of it. I need both of you to make dex saves.
Dex save.
Yeah.
Bad. I did not pass. I did not pass. Damn it, I had a good spell to use on him. Unfortunate.
Serena, what did you get?
I got a 10.
You got a 10? That's not going to pass either, so let me roll for this. You guys are about to take 13 points of, what is the damage typing on this
that's
damn
not
thing?
Fantastic.
I think it's force damage to your body. It says you just, and you get knocked 10 feet back within this situation. Like, all right, so we can either keep going doodly back and forth, or, and he looks down at his hand and he just kind of like rubs it, a little ring on his hand.
Gross.
All right, well, I can just make this easier for you both and make you forget. And he pushes his hand down, and I need you both to make wisdom saves.
At least I'm kind of good at this. An 18.
That's a pass.
Yes!
At 20 plus 6.
Ooh!
Bitch! Alright, I'm gonna cast... Can I cast a spell?
Yeah.
Can I inflict wounds, second level?
You have to touch him to do that.
His hitting me, I immediately do cast Hellish Rebuke.
That
how
was an
far away
area.
is he
That was an
from me? I'm
AOE
gonna
spell.
touch
You
this
can't
bitch.
do Hellish Rebuke on an AOE. Sorry, that's a house rule.
I will. How far away is he from me?
Probably like 30 feet, 30, 40
I
feet.
have 30 feet of movement. I will run
Okay.
up to him and slap him and cast Inflict Wounds.
Okay. Roll me an attack roll.
That is a 19.
Okay. Let me look at his spells ability. You just see this wave go over him as he like puts two fingers up, and you just see this forcible shield pop up in front of him as you go to touch him, and he just bounces it back off of you and is like, "No, sir, or madam." Want to be inclusive.
I don't have any goddamn bonus actions. Gross. I don't have anything to do. I don't
You have
anything.
nothing else, Serena? You
Nope,
did.
I used all my movement. I
Serena,
don't
what
have
do
any
you want to
bonus
do on yours?
actions.
Nope.
Okay. Since you're right there in front of him, he's just gonna pull out his gun again, and you see this like white,
did I mention how
beautiful
many hit points I
ivory.
have? It's not a lot.
You see this white, beautiful ivory, gun handle, and like this golden pistol, as it has like three, barrels on it, and he hasn't had to reload at all yet. He just releases shots at you, at point blank. Listen, I'm not very happy about this. You were all supposed to be asleep by the time I got here. So, 16 and 13 points of radiant damage.
I'm unconscious.
Okay. Well, sorry about that. And that was only the first attack. Second attack's gonna go to you.
Does that mean an automatic death save if he crits? If I'm
He's not shooting you again. He's shooting Serena, trying to get her.
Nice.
He doesn't want. He's not wanting any witnesses.
Well, I'm unconscious, so.
Okay.
Great job.
21.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'm guessing you're gonna hellish rebuke him after this.
Yeah.
13 points of radiant damage.
$15 hellish rebuke.
Okay.
He has to make a deck save.
Such a cool reaction. What? Cancel.
Dexterity. That's a 17.
Mm-hmm. Bonus action hex.
Okay, you mark him.
And
Did I make the save by chance?
dex is going to be the ability that she's going to...
Oh, so he's rolling with
Against it.
disadvantage?
Yep.
Okay. He does not make it that time, so... Said
So he
15.
takes the 15 damage.
Changes. Oh, wait.
And how much damage do I take?
You took 13.
Okay.
For the first shot. And he's just like, this isn't really helping at all. He's gonna look at his ring again. He's just gonna kind of be like, oh wait, that was the wrong guy. Alright, cool. Listen. I don't feel like killing a bunch of people right now, so go to sleep. And I need you to make a wisdom save again.
$20.
Like, well, damn it. And now it's your turn. Go for it.
Me?
Oh, Game Reader Girl gave us a hydrate. Thank you. No, Ozzie, make me a death save.
Yeah, baby.
Give me that good death save.
9.
It's a fail.
Oh god, no.
Oh no.
This is unfortunate.
Out of everybody that shouldn't die.
Are you guys like secret clerics?
I
That'd
have
be cool.
healing spells, but I don't
Do you have
have...
Revivify?
No.
That sucks.
You didn't prepare it today. Sorry.
I don't have Revivify as a druid.
Oh, you don't? I thought
don't
you
think I
had
do, no.
Revivify.
No, druids totally don't get it. It's just a cleric spell.
Oh, damn. Okay,
Otherwise,
Serena, what are you
clerics would
doing?
be so useless.
I am going to.
Hope I don't die. I like
That
this character.
stays on him, right? Or is it just for the one round?
What is it? Oh, Hex?
Yeah.
I think it's a concentration spell.
Yeah, it's concentration.
So.
Alrighty.
Oh, you did Hellish Rebuke as a bonus action on a reaction.
I have my warlock and my sorcerer.
Oh, can you do sorcery points on a reaction?
I didn't use sorcery points.
Okay. So when he shot you, you used Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah.
And then you said bonus action Hex. So you
yes,
made
I
the
have
dex
Hex as a
save.
bonus action.
Okay, it wasn't your turn, it was your reaction to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, okay.
So you didn't take all that damage. You gotta heal. There you go. Okay. I just thought about that. I was like, oh wait. I just kind of pushed that off. Okay, what are you doing on your turn now? So you haven't cast Hex yet.
Then I am going to Misty Step, bonus action Misty Step behind him.
Okay.
And I'm going to take my dagger and I'm going to put it up against his neck. And I'm going to tell him, it's our kill. All you have to do is leave. Tell me your name and we'll give you a cut of the money.
He looks at you and he just goes, it's not about the money. It's about the plan. And from behind, I'm going to roll this. Its reaction, as you see a tail come from nowhere.
He's a fucking pet.
Actually, it's the rat.
What a douche.
I'm guessing a 17 plus, I believe it's 6, hits you.
Yeah.
Why is this rat so strong? Why is this such a buff rat?
Because he works out.
I don't like that.
You see, I always travel with friends. You take 8 points of piercing damage to your back end.
Okay.
And the man's gonna disengage from you as you take that damage and walk back. He's like, listen, if you really want to die, we can do this. Or, I didn't want to use an actual spell for this. And he goes and touches you on the forehead. And I need you to make another wisdom save.
12.
12. You fail. Okay. So at this point in time, everything goes to black. You remember the face of the individual, but at this point, you all wake up in a holding cell.
Wait, did he... I'm unconscious. I don't know what's going on. I'm almost dead. It's cool.
You are no longer dying.
Ooh, yeah.
But in the cell with you is your goblin friend, Scratch.
Oh, hello.
Say hi, boss. How's it going?
Bad. It's so bad.
I had to, yeah. One guy
Did
got me.
you do this? Is this your fault? Oh my god.
I didn't do anything. Well, I saw that you got dropped and you were bleeding out, but I helped you back, and I don't know how much I'm allowed to talk about.
You better talk more than you want. I would love some answers.
Okay, make a persuasion check or intimidation, whatever your choice is.
Let's see which one's better. They're both bad, so they both have the same modifier. 8! I vomit a little bit as I do this because I'm
8?
just almost died, so it's not as cool.
I'm gonna see what the goblin's insight is. Rolled higher than you. Cool. I don't feel like this is the right place or right time to do this. If I'm being honest. As he looks around in a holding cell. Like,
What's the holding cell look like?
You know this to be the Laxos jail.
Am I the only one awake, or is everyone else awake?
Everybody else has woken. Oh, we have a DM disaster gets the inspiration as well. Oh, okay.
Hey, scroll up.
I give Windy inspiration. Okay, so Windy, on your next roll, you have inspiration. Thank you, Stealthy Stormy, for the inspiration. And DM Disaster, let me check the time on that.
I don't get anything for revivifying. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Look, I don't have to revivify anyone.
Know
Uh-oh.
what time that was, but so on your next roll, Ozzie, you have inspiration as well. So on your next roll. So you can use the inspiration right now for your intimidation.
I will.
Okay.
Yeah. What is it? A D6?
It's a D20, so you get an extra D20.
Oh, I get to roll with advantage.
Yeah.
Ooh, I rolled a 17 this time. I don't
Thank
vomit.
you, Stealthy, for he's
Or
very
I
much.
do vomit. It just makes me look cooler.
Tell me now, you bitch.
Ugh.
As he sees this, he's like, all right. Well, I was in the area, and then there's the crash from the ground, and things were going a little crazy. The worm swallowed 2 people, and I guess I was outside of the radius of everything. But man, that was crazy. And then you guys started talking, and I was keeping an eye out because I was sent by your dad.
Yeah.
To make sure that you were okay. He heard about the job and, well, wanted
And he is
to make sure you didn't die.
I'm in jail, so he's
Well, that was
working on it.
when the big crash. I don't know, probably.
Okay.
But when the big crash happened, I imagine big man. I imagine that warned some of the guards that were in the area that didn't respond right away. But I don't think any of them had a want to go fight a purple worm.
You think I wanted to fight a purple? Do you think this is what I wanted?
I
to be
don't
doing
know.
today?
Well, it's the
I didn't
next
even want to
day.
talk to you today.
Also, by the way, all you guys have gotten a long rest within this situation.
Yeah.
You are officially level 6 now.
Okay. Dope.
I was at 1 hit point.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I was at
you got.
death saves.
I was
So
at 17.
well,
I still could have taken like 1 or 2 more hits.
so great for everyone who has a lot of hit points.
They did take
So
my
proud of your
ring,
constitution.
and as you look around, like you are missing most of your gear and such. And your necklace is gone, or whatever your holy symbol was, is gone as well, and off of you. So, everybody else is awake at this time, by the way. You're being, like, woken by the sound of the goblin talking. And his shrill voice. Just kind of
Your
like...
voice is the worst thing to wake up to. Scratch, truly. There's nothing I never want to hear it.
He's extremely nervous and taking this very badly. He's like... I'm just trying to do my best, honestly. I'm sorry. But, anyway, that gold-faced man showed up, and you and that tiefling lady really put up a fight for a little bit, but he got the handle of you. The tiefling lady took him on for a little bit longer, but...
Yeah, she's right here. You can say hi.
Oh,
Scratch.
hi!
Let's just not
how's
be
it going?
rude. Can call people, ask people their names.
Tiefling lady, what's your name?
Oh
my
my
name's
God.
Scratch, by the way.
Hello, Scratch. I'm Serena.
Hi, Serena. It's nice to meet you. As he like would shake your hand, but his hands are like bound behind his back currently. And he's just kind of like looking at you. It's like, I'll shake your hand, but I'll give you a head nod. Hi. But he fills you in with the character that came in. He tells you that the worm disappeared shortly after. He was able to sneak up closely enough to your body that he didn't notice, or they didn't notice, and slip you. Like he's like, I had a little ring of Spare the Dying. It's the cheapest. It was one
I
of
know. I
these.
sold it to you.
Yeah, thanks. That was
I
saved
don't
up a lot of
regret
money
it.
for it.
Thank you.
Thank you for having
doing
it.
that for me.
But I used it to save you and make it so you didn't die.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, a guy took the worm, had his big old freaking robot come and take it. Man was scary.
Yeah, I got that when he shot me immediately. A pun.
But he took
Didn't
his,
even say anything. Just
he took his mask off though.
oh. What
Really
is it?
pale guy. I don't even know.
Okay,
I've never even seen him. And he starts giving like this description of like this pale, long hair or like shorter hair individual. Not long. He has like shorter, kind of like it looks scruffy and such. He has a small scar upon the side of their face. No facial hair in any form, and pointed ears, but they're like extremely, extremely pale, reddish eyes, almost. And he was just giving, and he had like, hello there. I was like, he had like a little bit of a. You putting? It's not kidnapping. They gotta. It's different. Got saying like, what are you putting him through? But he goes through this whole description. Schwarzen, would you please make me a history check?
I asked him, did he have any horns or any
No.
markings on his face?
Besides
Anything?
the scar right there, that was it. But no.
He looked humanoid.
Yeah.
Or like he could be an elf, for example.
Possibly. Yeah, I haven't seen very many elves that look like that though.
Yeah, I just mean he's not demonic in origin.
10.
All right, that's a 10. I'm having to take care of a baby. Hold on.
Okay. Your sensor is like misfire. You've gone and taken a lot of damage right now, and you can't really piece together any kind of a name that or description that would match with that. So.
Can I make a history check?
Sure, go for it.
Alright, let's see what that
This isn't
blah, 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 blah.
really something that you would know too much about, but if you roll
I
high enough, you
will
could probably get.
Make that Hail Mary.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
Shout out to the 3 Cree. I don't know anything.
Nope. No idea. But anyway, we were in the middle of it all, and let's just say the guards found us and brought us here. So we're probably going to be questioned in some way. Also, he took some people. Hi, baby.
Oh, hi. You're phasing in and out of existence in that background. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, the guards are probably gonna question us soon. And you hear like over an intercom, it's just like, nope, we got about everything that we needed.
Okay, well, if...
Then why are we here?
Well, at least we got your information. We'll keep you here for a little bit, Scourge, but
Why?
Scar.
Can we go?
You hear a voice over the intercom and goes, well, either somebody pays your bail, or...
I have... It's not a feat, but it's part of my...
Background?
background where I have a criminal contact.
Yeah,
who
he's
can,
in the
like,
cell
get
with
me
you.
out of. Ugh. That's my criminal contact.
He goes
Ugh.
like, "Don't worry, my brother was behind me. He's probably getting like far from yeah. What's the freaking old man's name? Actually, Fur, to get your dad to send some stuff or whatever, get some
Okay,
people."
That's.
He says that quietly underneath of his breath, and he's like, "Just
Oh,
hang out."
yeah.
I didn't know how much of that you wanted me to share with the police.
No, that was a good job that you didn't share. I'm very proud of you.
Well, they can hear everything in the cell.
What is a bail?
When someone pays for you to leave jail.
Oh, I thought it was just a scoop that you used to get water out of the pot.
Nope. Are you thinking of a ladle?
Proceeding into windiest hail. No, that's actually called a baler.
Oh, I forgot.
Used
you,
exactly
know
for that
what
purpose.
ships are.
Yeah, getting your lifeboats
you
flooding.
know,
Get the baler.
That's not
skinning back
my
into
bailiwick. I hate boats. Anyway, Zvezda hates boats too. It's cool. She's never been on a boat. Great. So I'll just sit in a corner and like nurse this horrible headache. Oh my god.
You guys can at this time take and do. I don't know if you're done leveling up or not, but you guys are at level 6.
Yeah.
As time passes, eventually, after about each one of you are taken into a room and interrogated and asked questions about your side of the story. Do you guys give them what you saw or everything? You were also shown pictures of what the cops or the guards, I shouldn't call them cops because it's guards, were able to piece together. And there are no photos of a giant worm within the area. Even the head is gone, but you still see like the destruction and such. And they ask, it's like, did you cause this? Or they're basically trying to get you to admit to different things and whatnot.
I ain't saying anything. I ain't no snitch.
Okay. Make a deception check to make it seem like you don't know anything. Anybody that's not going to tell them anything, make a deception check.
Oh, that's not good, guys.
20.
Sorry.
A natural 20. They cannot get you to speak at all. You're just like, fuck off.
Deception.
Schwarzen is literally going to go back through his data logs and say exactly what happened from the moment they entered the cave.
You're such a snitch.
So
He's
useless.
an ex-guard. This is part of what
I will remind you, Schwarzen, that you never saw the individual.
I was gonna say, like, I know that we were paralyzed, but was I
Basically, it was like sleep paralyzation. So, imagine yourself with literally brain blasted from like.
You still would have seen the worm though.
Yeah, you would have
I
seen.
would have still seen the worm.
I rolled a 24.
Okay, so you're able to hold your own. Artemian, how's your
I think I just
deception?
look at them and I'm like, I don't know. I have a well-connected enough family. I don't really need to make an effort here.
They do
Worried
try and
about this
use your
bird child,
background.
though.
Be like, hey, we know who your father is. We know you're a piece of shit. We know. He's like, we're trying.
Sit there.
He's like, we'll get him
Probably.
eventually. You can't hide it forever. It's some like fat
Okay.
cop with like a long.
Okay.
He's like dwarven. He's just got like this long chin beard
Your
and like
first day on
slick
the
back hair.
job,
No.
like, watch a lot of cop movies and like you kind of think.
What
you
the
know how
fuck
it
is a
works.
movie?
Like watch a lot.
Is this some kind of drug you're pushing?
No, but that would be amazing, wouldn't it? You're cute though. Appreciate
I
the
ain't taking your
enthusiasm.
flirting. Roll of persuasion.
Literally could not be less interested. But sure. That is it's a nat 19 persuasion. Yeah, 20.
He just looks at you and he goes, I know I'm a sexy man, but no, this is not the time for that.
I cannot emphasize how much you repulse me.
But he's just kind of like taken away. He's like, but you know what? I'm gonna go grab myself a coffee. You can start, and he just walks out the door.
Okay.
Posture
nice.
check from Stealthy. Thank you, Stealthy. Artemian, what did you get?
I didn't roll anything yet.
Okay, roll a deception check for me.
Oh
What?
boy.
No, you said to roll a deception check if he plans on lying.
Oh, okay. So you plan on telling them everything?
Why do I even try?
His line of thought wouldn't really like line up to things, and he'd be sharing like very useless details,
All right.
overworded, to the extent of like, okay, so we were thinking about entering this tunnel, and we realized that we had enough rope to get down it, but then we decided that instead of going down that tunnel, we wanted to go down the other tunnel. But I wanted to go down the other tunnel, but I tried to fly so that I could land at the bottom of the tunnel without using the rope.
Do you tell them about the drug movement in the sewer line? And that's
There
why
was drug movement in the sewer line?
like
Wait, hold
you
on.
guys were told.
Actually, I'm confused.
You guys were told during the, I believe I told you during the quest, that basically they needed you to clean out the sewer because something was keeping them from being able to push drugs through that sewer line and be able to push it outside of the city. So that's where
no, they never told us about the drugs. They just said that they had a bug problem.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think that was Ozzie that pushed
Yeah.
for knowing that, and Artemia wasn't listening.
Okay.
I
So
don't think I told people
Ozzy's
that.
character would be the only one that would know it then. Okay.
Yeah.
So then
So-
rolled high enough. So
Hi, Stormy. I see you in the chat. Stop.
Did you tell them about the hideout for the perps?
No, because we were also like bagged. Like I thought our heads were bagged,
Oh yeah, that's true.
so we didn't know where we were going.
That's true.
But like, yeah,
Thank
he's pointing out very useless details. Like he's annoyed that oh wait, his feathers are back, aren't they?
Yeah.
He gets off on a tangent about that now that you bring it up, that like at some point he'd lost his feathers, but now that the feathers are back, it was a really nice place.
As you
He
go
decided to
on
this-
with this like whole rant and everything, you get to a point where you're literally alone in the room. And they've replaced it with like a cardboard cutout and you're just like, just keep recording.
But my point of this is that he's going on like very odd details to the extent that none of it would actually be important or usable.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to go
Understandable.
for, 'cause I'm trying to play that character.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can totally do that. And yeah, eventually they're just kind of like, it ain't worth nothing. Okay. So you guys successfully tell the cops absolutely nothing.
See,
Eventually,
it wasn't in vain.
eventually your bail is paid and able to be taken out, and they can't get anything from you. So you guys are set free to go. And he's just like, don't leave the city. I've got my eyes on you.
What constitutes the city? Because there are some farms outside that I would like to visit and just kind of go and play with.
Don't leave the city.
Yeah, but what does the city mean?
Make a persuasion check for
Uh,
me. Oh, persuasive.
Did Schwarzen actually get to tell them what he remembered or no?
You said that you tell them basically everything that went past, whatever.
14.
Do you disclose anything about getting a job or quest or anything like that, or what?
I just would tell them that I had been contracted as a security escort for Serena, and that I perform my job, and pretty much I will explain that we entered the sewer as part of a request for a bug extermination. I want to tell them from who, because he won't think that's probably important, or he might be trying to protect his employer. And then he will explain that exactly the route they took, literally step by step, and explain what happened with the purple worm getting swallowed and setting off basically a bomb inside of it to kill it.
You set off a bomb in the city?
It was either that or it would have destroyed the city.
You did a shoot. You made a crater.
the crater was not created by the explosion. The crater was created.
Yeah, but you woke up a purple worm underneath the city, is what you're not telling me.
The purple worm was already attacking citizens.
We had no call of anybody disappearing from a purple worm. Only strange incidences around, Hermit and where during that fountain incident.
Maybe they are connected.
Well, the fact of the matter is, there's no purple worm's body to be seen. All we've ever seen here is that you set off a bomb and there's a crater in the middle of Cat's Burrow towards the sewer. That place smells like absolute shit.
Trying to figure out. Is it possible to have my databank registry scanned?
Honestly,
Images would confirm.
With the amount of damage that you've taken, kid, I don't know if I even trust that.
Oh yeah, I never did get to run my diagnostic completely.
Oh, you didn't?
I rolled the insight check, but
I think it was pretty decently low, though, right?
no, it was like a 21 maybe.
Oh, well, then you would have read that you've taken like quite a bit of damage and that you need to. Oh yeah, wait, I said that you've taken quite a bit of damage and you need to go get yourself fixed up.
Okay. All right. All right. But yeah, if he's not gonna believe Swords, after that point, it's just gonna be
he's
like
not 100% sure if he should. You can make a persuasion check if you wish.
charisma. Okay. No.
No. Yeah, he's not 100% sure if he should not listen to an old model, especially one that seems to be so damaged.
Yeah, because that was a 6. There's no way.
Yeah. So, not much is gleaned from this situation. There is some information given, but nothing to be able to hold you guys anymore. You see Scratch's brother come and pay your bail, and with money from the chain, and you guys are able to leave. What do you guys wish to do at this moment?
Fly.
Lie? What?
Fly.
Oh, fly. You begin to fly.
Yeah, he has been ground bound for too long.
Where do you wish to fly to?
He's just gonna go up and take a circle like around just below that like smog area and then come back down to the group really quick.
Okay, so you fly just below the clouds up above with all the smog and the pipes coming out. And you guys are more towards like the mid-wall area, towards the center of it is where the guards area is kept. I believe, let me recheck the map to make sure that I have.
We did get our stuff back, right?
Yes, you did. You all got your stuff back. You guys are within the Southgate area, but like more toward the wall. So they took you all the way from Cat's Burrow all the way back here. So you're dragged for quite a while. It is now the next day.
Hey.
From
Morning?
yeah,
Midday?
it's about morning time. You guys are aching. You're like just your body hurts because they do not have comfortable beds in any way. But yeah, wherever you guys wish to go. Schwarzen, also, it is a new day. So you would probably ding of, oh, I need to get paid again.
Ding. Yeah. I would point out to Serena that the charge for my services is now increased due to the threat level.
She's gonna look at him. She's like, "You haven't done anything to protect me. I demand a refund."
She says that, and he would just be like, I literally sacrificed my being to save you from the purple worm that would have eaten the rest of us.
Are you sure? Are you sure he did everything to make sure I was safe? she's just gonna pat him on the shoulder, and she'll be like, "You're free to do whatever you want. I'll probably go hire, a guard who can actually protect me."
Acknowledged. And then I'm just gonna turn away from her, and I've got to go get repaired. So I'm actually gonna go look for my maker.
Okay. So we'll handle that here in a second if you're okay with it. As you go run off, make me an investigation check as you go through the city.
That's a 19. That's pretty good.
Yeah. 19. You remember that your original makers are actually within the center circle of town. In the let me remember here. The trade or the Sun Alley area is where you would be able to find them. So you would end up having to make it through the white gates to be able to get to your makers. Which would mean that you need to look really, really good or have some way of a... if you were to go see your original makers, you would need to have, like, pass to be able to get into that area.
Okay.
I'll give you a second to think about that as we're going to go take a 5-10 minute break. As everybody's good with that. You all look like you need it. All right. Real quick, that battle was... we forgot to do the read on that, but... battle... Let me read this. Okay. Combat was brought to you by Tactical Tokens. These lightweight, durable, reusable tabletop tiles work with dry erase, wet erase, and even chalk marker. With 4 token sizes, you can quickly represent any creature of any size, from tiny all the way up to gargantuan. With Tactical Tokens gone are the days of never having the right piece of miniature to surprise encounters. Check out their shop, tacticaltokens.com, and use coupon code AIPOD for 10% off your order. Thank you, Tactical Tokens, for partnering with us. All right, and we'll see you guys after the break. And we're back. Hi, everybody. How's it going? Our other players will be back, but now Schwarzen is with us. Yeah, so you guys just finished fighting a purple worm. 2 of you got swallowed and died and then came back. And then a third one of you died from a man in a golden mask, dressed with adorned with the face of what seemed to be a golden devil. And Serena fought the dude toe-to-toe for a while until he was just like, you know what, fuck this, and just made you go, and made you pass out with his own magic, so.
All I know is I'm looking forward to the day that I come on this show and don't have a character DM'd by you that dies.
Almost dies.
Well,
This
no,
is the
dies,
second one.
because Abel died too.
Yeah.
And was brought back to life by Revivify as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was...
Fun.
God, that was, thank you, honey. That was a fun episode and very stressful for everyone. You could
Okay,
cut the vibe with a knife. But yeah. So, what are you guys wanting to do as we wait for the other 2 to come back?
I know my character is going to look for some sort of artificer or something
Okay.
that could repair him if he's not going to be able to get to his original creator.
What was your investigation? check?
19.
19? Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay. I should have probably been looking this up, but... You stumble upon a shop called the Oris Crafts and Steel. And it looks to be like... It has this high gate around it. And there's like a small garage-like building next to it. But it seems to have this large open yard and a gate that shut upon it. And there is a sign that is adorned. It is like a steel-ish kind of metal... What is the word? Think of it as like aluminum steel warehouse kind of setup, but it's more of like a small shed with a garage that's a lot bigger right next to it, and then next to that garage is a big fence that's next to it. But the Oris Crafts and Steel. You come up there, you knock on the door, and you find behind it, you hear the voice. Come on in! I'm in the back! And you open up the door to this very haphazardly thrown together kind of waiting room that is basically like a broken couch. There is a countertop. There is a register and such, but walking out as you hear clopping noises, a centaur gentleman with a long blonde beard, short hair, almost balding to a point up to his head, and he says, "Oh, why, hello there. What can I do for you? Yes."
I was going to say, at that point, Schwarzen's going to actually turn to look at him, and his fake, like his pseudo skin that he has, is still melted away because it only fuses back together whenever it's been cut. So being burned away is not gonna. It's not gonna heal.
Oh, sweetness. Ooh. Okay. You, good sir, and okay. Come to the back in the yard. Let's see what we can do. My name's Otis, by the way. What is yours?
Nice to meet you, Otis. And it's like you hear like a quick ding as he registers the name.
Yes.
And he's
Okay.
He'll be like, "My name is Schwarzen."
Nice to meet you, Schwarzen. Do you happen to know what your serial number is? Or factory number?
Zeta 001.
All right. I think I might have some pots for that. I see that you're very badly damaged. Is there... I hate to ask it, but is there anything else that you might need?
currently, and he's gonna hold out literally 11 GP because that's all he has.
Ooh.
He's like, upgrades would probably not be affordable. I am in need of just repairs.
Well,
I am. What's his percentage of damage at right now?
Because 1, an explosion, 2, acid damage, now 3, being eaten and pierced by a giant worm. You're probably sitting at a pretty 80% of damage. So like a lot of your skin is gone, most of your face is exposed to your steel and everything, and you're having a hard time like repairing your skin towards or over everything. So you're not able to keep up your like kind of camouflage look to be more humanoid looking. So you're very much looking like a person, like one side of, think of yourself as like Two-Face from Batman. You are straight up like steel on one side and skin on the other.
In which case, he's gonna say that current function is at 20%.
My God. God, why am I such a nice person? What do you do for work, Schwarzen?
I work as hired security. I am a bodyguard.
How's that turning out for you, obviously?
I seem to be adequately performing my duties, but I am failing to be retained for long periods of time.
Yeah, that's rough. How's your muscle?
And he's gonna kind of flex all of his, basically all of his joints, and he's gonna be like, they seem functional.
All right, Schwarzen. You seem to be in a tight spot, and I'm too good for my own fucking soul to handle. How about we make a deal? This is going to be an expensive little bit, but if you come to my place once a day, work a couple hours right in the morning, you can have your day, and I'll pay you $1 a day.
That is my current going rate.
Fantastic.
That works perfectly.
Well, I'm not actually going to pay you a full gold. It'll take $1 off the price of what you owe me. You're going to be here for a bit. But I'll give you most of the day since you have other things to do. And you can put whatever extra money you want to it as well.
That is fine. How much will the repairs cost?
Ooh, well, let me say, I can probably get you looking decent. I don't know the skin thing. So I'm going to knock off a little bit of price from that, but it's probably going to be around 1,000 gold. Just to get
Understood.
you working. Anything else on top of it? Just to throw it in?
He thinks for a second, and he's going to be like, I have found that my inability to see at night leaves me unable to perform my duties.
Well, shit. Okay. Well, if you could find something, I can probably integrate it into your system. But I don't have anything that would help with that right now. Alright, well, for now, let's see if we can get you fixed up enough that you're at least working above 50%. And he is going to roll an intelligence check as a artificer. And as you walk into the back area, it is a scrapyard situation where there's actually like old robots and like clockwork creatures and such like that have just been thrown about, and some of them have been torn apart. Like there's arms that are missing off of one, fingers, heads, etc. They're all out of decommission, and it's just literally a graveyard of machines. And there's like other pieces and parts and such like that. And you can see on the inside of here, there is still the large gate and everything. Mostly probably to keep people out. Not because some of this stuff can probably be considered pretty expensive if the wrong person got a hold of it. He turns to a lot of this and he's like, I don't have much of your model right now. You guys are only about a year old, but I don't know what's going on, but most of you don't end up in my yard, or I'm not able to find any of you. So I don't know where the rest of you lot are. I know you got decommissioned a bit, but yeah. And I'm gonna roll for him. Ooh, that's not bad. He rolled a 17 plus 5, so we got a 22. He is successfully able to get you up to about 50%. And so you're in working condition. He still does not know. I'll say that he probably needs to get like a second kind of repair in. So on a different day, working with your skin reattachments. But so you're still seen as a machine, but you're able to work perfectly fine. And he does point out that you have a bit of a damaged chip for your intelligence information, so history and such like that. So if you can be able to find something that would work with that, he could be able to replace it and increase that.
Oh, that would be awesome.
So, yeah. But you're at about 50%, which is, I believe, where you kind of started around the beginning of the campaign. So you're back to where you were.
back to fighting shape, just a lot uglier.
Yeah, just a lot uglier. You definitely don't look like everybody else.
Is there any? You said it was about half my face. Is there any way I could use
I could just
wrap or bandage or something to cover it?
He can give that to you perfectly fine. So.
Okay.
And you guys just kind of chat for a little bit as all this is taken. And the way that he like repairs you, and you've had this done a few times before, probably back when you were actually working in the group of, what is it, Skycore, is he finds a button or a switch on the back of your neck, and you just hear, and your whole body just kind of drops, and it's on like a winch, and then he just detaches your head and puts it off to the side, and you're able to kind of like monitor him as he's able to kind of fix and go about your body and trying to get things fixed. Like, and he's replaced a few fingers and such like that, because some of them literally were so jointed and so badly damaged that they compressed on each other, and so he's just like, I'm just gonna have to throw this away. So some of your parts aren't as nice or as new, but once you get your skin fixed, it won't matter because it'll just cover it all up.
Okay. At least I'm back to functional. It's cool, the idea of him being able to just take my head off, and I'm sitting there just watching him, talking to him while he's repairing the body.
Like your voice box is still working and everything like that, because that's all functioning within your head. And so you're just able to kind of talk to him.
But I just need to remember that I need to come to the shop, and I'm working for him every morning.
Yep, basically.
Okay. Heck, I mean, if I still get paid a gold a day from somewhere else, I'm actually making extra money. It worked out for me.
Yep.
Well, at least in his head.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's just trying to help you out. Drink, hydrate. We gotta hydrate from windiesthails. Alright, now we're gonna come to the rest of the group. What are you guys doing now that you're all here?
Can we go get some food?
Yes.
Ozzie, or Zvezda, where do you recommend that we go get food in the city?
Oh, there's lots of places. There's a few places that my brother works with, so we could get food for free or a discount. So
wherever you recommend going, then.
Yeah, can head there. I'm picturing a diner, whatever.
Yeah. You guys find what is basically All right. So how nice do you want it to be? Like how?
I think that he works at places that range from shitholes to very schmancy.
So what are you going for here?
I think mid-end.
Mid-end? Okay. So
yeah, a nice
come
diner.
across what would be basically a large storage container being put on stilts and raised with stairs up above it. And it looks like a little...
This is mid-end?
Yeah.
Yikes.
It's a little beat up on the inside, but that's just an aesthetic. As you walk inside, it is actually a really nice diner. Like old school kind of... what you guys would imagine like an ice cream parlor kind of thing, where there's like a big long bench seats, or big long, not bench, but bar right at the top of it. There's somebody working it and taking orders, and you see this tiefling lady that is like, she's thicker, got a little cigarette in her mouth, and she's like, what can I get you? And you hear it like some people are just ordering coffee. Some of them, there's like a house pie that's on the counter in a glass case, and it's a nice place. It's not super nice, but it is called the let me make a random name up, shall we? Because that's how we do things here. Okay. I don't know. No. We'll call it the storage cafe. That'll work. Fuck it. Storage cafe. You guys sit down, and it's nice. Nothing's like torn up or anything. They seem to be keeping it up to date. There's no like graffiti around anywhere. You look around, and they not like seems to be a little more nicer than usual. So what do you guys wish to do?
Is there like a booth option or something?
Oh yeah, there's like booths all over the place, and they like come across. Imagine going to like a New York little diner off to the side of the street. Okay. If you guys have ever been to one of those.
Yeah, I'm from New Jersey, diner capital.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's not like a Waffle House, but yeah.
Yeah, that's not a diner, dude. That's a Waffle House.
Yeah, but a Waffle House is very much different. But
Waffle House is very different.
Again.
How dare you insult diners like that? I mean, I guess we'll sit down at the booth and wave some wait staff over.
Can't remember. Schwarzen just asked me a question. Anybody? So I remember that the name is Oren's because it's named after the character, but I put it as Oren's Designs and Steel or whatever. I don't know. I know it's Oren's or something, but yeah. Yeah, I'll rewatch the recording. My bad. So you sit down. The tiefling. I'll type it in a second. You guys sit down. The tiefling lady comes up to you. She has a cigarette in her mouth. She puts it out and seeing who you are, and she's like, "Ah, fuck. Don't tell you, brother."
I have 0 intent on.
Fantastic.
Never.
Want a free pie then?
Absolutely.
All right, cool. We got banana cream and we got cherry today.
Timmy, what would you like?
Cherry, please.
Sorry, say that one more time. You're talking a little fast.
Cherry, please.
Cherry? Fantastic. All right, cherry for the little pink bird man. I like your style. And for you, honey. And she looks to you, Serena.
She's like, the robot took all my money. Just.
Oh,
she's
honey.
Gonna put her head down, and she's like, "I'm tired."
Oh, honey.
Yeah, I got money. It's okay.
Don't we understand that? We spend all our money on machines just to please us, and they never work out quite as well as the real thing. I'm sorry.
Well.
Is that what he was guarding?
No.
Huh.
Wow.
It's okay. okay, I got the
It's
money.
on the house, so don't worry about it. But the pie is at least. Coffee, it's a copper. I'll cover you if you wish. Okay.
Like,
Do you want banana or
coffee.
cherry, honey?
Cherry's fine.
All right, there you go.
She's gonna like just lean against Artemia, just like, I just want to go to bed.
Don't we all?
All right, Ozzie, what did Zvezda want?
Just a black coffee.
Okay. So she comes back a few minutes later and gives you guys your pies and coffee. It's like, all right, honeys, you enjoy yourselves. Take as much time as you wish. And she walks off. What do you guys wish to talk about?
Well, one, I'm gonna wonder where's Schwarzen? Like, is he just patrolling the city, looking the way that he does? That's terrifying.
I hope he's either tucked away somewhere or getting some help. I feel bad that I can't help, but natural poultice and herb, and my brand of magic isn't exactly going to fix his machine face, so need someone different for that.
Yeah, so she's gonna nod and she's gonna be like, Zvezda, you seem to know the people at the Purple Road.
Yeah, I know some people at the Purple Road.
Do you think that they would have planned for us to be caught the way we were?
I don't know. I think loyalty is a sort of ever-shifting thing. I think some people have some sort of vague sense of loyalty towards me, not for any sort of affection, but just, I guess, out of some sort of, I don't know, fear or whatever. But the man with the red eyes seemed surprising to everyone. He is not at all fits the profile of people who hang out there. He didn't seem affiliated with anybody that I knew. His construct wasn't something I've seen before, so I don't even if they did, I think that guy blindsided everyone.
So when it comes to loyalty, you could very much say that with the way that we spoke to the guards from the holding cells, that we would be considered loyal to those on the Purple Road, yeah? That we did a good job keeping our mouth shut?
I think that you did as best you could. And that's what it is.
Cool.
I don't... yeah, I mean,
Did we each have our own interrogations, or was everyone like...
Yeah,
listening
everybody
to
was
them?
separately interrogated.
The walls were thin, so I just heard a lot of talking from you, so I don't know how much they really absorbed, because it was just a lot. You just kind of, like, same pace, a lot of words,
Yes,
because
exactly.
I think I employed, like, the opposite trajectory, so I don't know what they got from that.
They got nothing.
I guess I feel like I can unfortunately accurately assume that Schwarzen just told them literally any information that he has,
Probably.
which is unfortunate. But to answer your question, I don't think that they're particularly concerned with like my loyalty or our loyalty. I think we're a little bit more confusing to them than that.
So we could go get the paper thing done after food, yes?
paper thing?
Yeah, common.
I brought a paper from that fight we had in the warehouse. It had a
Yeah,
bunch
that
of
one.
nonsense on it. And
Oh. Do I comprehend languages? Do I speak a bunch of languages?
Can you
Between
speak
it-
thieves' cant?
like it was
I
common,
do
but
think
it
speak
was
thieves can't.
yeah. She was like, it was common, but we just
Oh, then I actually don't know. I'm confused. I dead ass thought it was thieves' cant.
Oh.
You guys never handed it off to Zvezda, I think.
I have it. I open it.
Would you? Because you weren't there for the game. So.
Yes. But I have it in a pouch of mine. I open it and I unfold it and I'm like, yes, I remember this so well.
Okay, so you sent your group, do all that stuff.
Hold on. Do we not have to go to the fight that damn purple worm? If we had just given it to Zvezda?
Mm-hmm.
obviously.
It's unfortunate for us, isn't it?
Well,
Well, I
at
mean,
least we're level 6.
You were gonna go there anyways. You went to get your drugs anyway, so.
Yeah, but I mean... I didn't have to go on a... I got my drugs already. Schwarzen has them, I think.
Well, that's not good. You're never
Whoops.
gonna get those back.
Yeah, no one's allowed to miss a session now.
I'm just preparing spells, sorry. Wow. I have a spell called Yip's Undead Helper.
Oh yeah.
Which is, it's just a fucking mage hand, but it's like an undead claw.
Yeah.
What a dumbass.
Is that like the thing off Adam's Family?
Yip is from the main campaign. It's a spell called Animate
yeah.
Morsel,
That'd be really funny.
but we renamed it into theirs, so it's literally like a little scout for them to be able to kind of animate and go. But yeah, back on track. Yeah. You had somebody in the party that could have not read Thieves' Cant, but because you never showed them the note.
Yep. Sorry, guys. I will read it now.
Okay. As you go to read it, it is gibberish. It is absolute gibberish. There are bits of it that it literally means nothing, and then you realize, make an intelligence check on it.
Intelligence.
As you go to decipher it.
Intelligence. Not great. 12.
12. You notice that there are names, or they're like titles or names or of like basically shops or warehouses, that are all scattered throughout this, that are related to the city itself, and they're scattered all around the entire letter, and that's about what you can decipher. Obviously, looking at it. If you were to just take it and just be like, all right, this doesn't make sense. Basically, crossing out words and lettering and such, and just circling the bits that actually made sense.
Gotcha. So it's like a cipher.
Yeah. One of the names on it is the warehouse that you guys went to investigate. And then the fountain as well. That's down in the Hermits area.
Gotcha.
So.
This is a lot of information. Okay. So I'll sort of put the cipher down with all of the the stuff crossed out and rewrite everything sort of so it's legible.
Do you keep the letter, or?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'll keep the original and just tuck it in my
Alright.
pocket.
So you have all the names written down and such.
Yes. I will write them. What languages do I know? I'm gonna write them transliterated into just a different language, so it's just harder to read.
Okay.
Like in a different alphabet. Let's see what languages I know and pick the weirdest.
And these are names of like shops and such like that. At least you recognize a few of them. Other ones you are able to translate through Thieves' Cant. So they're all written in Thieves' Cant, but you recognize them.
I speak Infernal, so I'll just transliterate them into Infernal.
Okay.
Just make that a little harder. Yeah.
Serena, you're easily able to read this, but you do not know what any of these shops are, being that you are not from the city.
What do they have stuff in comp? Like, are they all one type of shop, or?
There's like warehouses and actual like stores and such like that. Some of these, and they're all scattered about. Some of them are within the Hermit's area. Some of them are within Southie. Some of them are up in. There is one that's within the White Gates area of town. So where it would be more of a prominent area and probably harder for some people to get to.
I wonder if there's like a hit out on each of these places or something.
There's some in Trade Sound, White Gate, Sunset Valley. There's one in Purple Road, but not much. And then there are some within the Catsboro. So.
Weird.
So what does it say?
Oh, it's just a list of a list of different places.
Oh.
I'm not quite sure what they have in common. They're all in different parts of the city, and they're not all like one trade or anything. So.
No juicy gossip?
I don't know, if it was names of people, that might be more interesting. Wondering if perhaps the content of the store or whatever doesn't matter, but the actual just geographic location, perhaps. If there's like, I don't know, ley lines or objects at each place, and that these store names are sort of just placeholders.
Huh. What do you think we should do with it?
I don't know, I would say to go to someone perhaps more knowledgeable about the history of the town, or magic of the land, sort of.
Do you know who that person would be?
I can I make a check?
Yeah, go for it.
What check would that be? Is that like a history check?
Or
Yeah.
do we have to find Schwarzenegger?
I don't. Okay, wait. Let me roll. That's what I'm good at. I rolled a dirty 20.
All right. You know a couple different people that know the city pretty well. Basically about the same amount as you do. One person that you know that's been around for longer than anybody is your father.
Ugh. Great. Fantastic.
Schwarzen would also be a good use as well because of his memory banks and what he has known.
I think we should go to Schwarzen first, explore that option, and then see where to go from there.
Okay. That sounds okay.
Yeah.
Alright. If you guys want, we can cut it early and say that we end there.
I feel bad I didn't get to use Stormy's inspiration.
Oh, well, you can hold on to
You'll
it till
save
next time.
it.
So yeah, just mark that you have it on your character sheet, There's a
Will
little
do.
spot that you can do that. But we will see everybody next week. Anything that you guys wish to say before we go?
Thank you, Stormy.
Glad I didn't die.
Same.
Yeah, glad. Thanks. Ozzie.
That would have been a whole nother story thing.
Yeah,
I'm glad both of us didn't die.
Yeah.
exactly.
Great. Whatever. Sure, me too.
The adventure continues next week. Till then, roll for initiative.